there? Come on inside. Good morning. So today is Thursday the 17th of July. I am 3 days out, I think, from my photo shoot, which is on Sunday. And I've been dieting since April, over stone down. It's been going really, really well. And now we're into peak week. So from today, we are carb loading, which is basically what I'm going to take you through my day, but mainly showing you what I'm eating on a carb loading day, why you want to carb load and whatnot. So I'm just waiting for the go ahead from my coach of what to do, but it's just coming up 6 o'clock. Waited a little bit longer to get up today because I was hoping to get outside to do my checking photos when it's a little bit brighter. However, it just started raining, so I'm about to head upstairs into the office to do my photos, and then my coach will give me the protocol for today and what's what. So I've woken up 200 grams lighter, which is a new low for this shoot prep, which is kind of what you want before you're about to go into a carb load. So I feel last night I was very hungry all night long, so today is going to be probably up in water a little bit, maybe like 4 or 5 litres, and then lots of carbs. So yesterday I went to the shop, I got bagels, honey, banana, pasta, mango, pineapple, because that's not been able to have that for a while. So yeah, looking forward to it. So I'm going to go upstairs, do my check-in, and then I'll report back, and I'm basically just going to take you through my day today. It's quite a nice chill day. I've got a call this morning with a potential new client. I've got my hair doing for the shoot on Sunday, and then I've got calls this evening, and then in between that it's just going to be kind of like life admin, sorting things out. So here we are. Let's go through Thursday. No training today either, which is rest day, which is quite nice. So just sent all my check-in off to my coach. So today we are running, so we're going from 1,095 calories. That's the thing of being a small person. You have, when you want to get as lean as I want to get, you have to push it. It's not the healthiest, but so far so good, so that's fine. And we're on it into the last few days, so we should be golden. But today we are running 100 grams of protein, 250 grams of carbs from 70. So that is a lovely, delicious jump up in food. 250, and then 30 grams of fat, so keeping fats nice and low. So this takes it to 1,670 calories from 1,095. So we've pretty much got another 600 calories to have today, which is really quite exciting. So I'm just going to plan my day of food now. I'm going to be rinsing my peas a little bit, but I just like to make sure that, and I tell my clients to do this, when you're in a specific phase, obviously if you're in like more of a maintenance phase, health phase, and you're more relaxed, then don't do this. But otherwise, don't let a day go by when your food isn't planned, because one of two things can happen. Either it's going to get to 5 o'clock and you've only got like 150 calories left and you need to have a whole meal, or it can get to 8:30, 9 o'clock and you've got 400 calories and you have to sit there stuffing your face with food, and it's just not ideal. So getting everything planned in is what you want to do. So I'm just going to plan all of this now, and then I'll get back to you in a minute. First little meal is going to be callo rice cakes, which I love. So I'm going to have 3 of these, and then 40 grams of jam, and that is going to kick off the carb loading day, which is just lovely. And I might even do 20 grams of, no, oh god, that's when I always get my carb days. I always end up feeling a bit jittery. So fats are a little bit low, so I'm actually going to add on to this. We're going to do, hold on, let's work this out, shall we? This is the new drizzle salted caramel, and it is just salted caramel peanut butter drizzle, and it is just absolutely amazing. So going in with 10 grams of this, which is honestly just news to my ears. So we needed to get fats up a little bit more, but not too much. I'm going to be sat around 20 grams of fat today, and obviously 250 grams of everything else. And then we're going to go in with some jam. So I'm going to add 20 grams of jam per rice cake here. So this should get me to about 30 there. My only carbs for the past however many weeks has either been vegetables, oh no, 1 or 2 rice cakes in the morning before I train, vegetables, and these. So this day of carb loading is going to be very much enjoyed. Myself out, now my dogs, so my dogs, they're Pomeranians, and we tried them on the really expensive like butternut box, and they just weren't having it. So now they have a weekly food shop from Aldi, and their diet consists of basmati rice, chicken, cucumber, and obviously cheese. They love lettuce as well. Sometimes I throw lettuce in there, but they're just not bothered about. They obviously love treats and things, but artificial, like really that's what it is, food, they're not bothered. They prefer this, and it means that I haven't got to look after messy bottoms either. So it's a win-win for everyone. Win for their taste buds and a win for me as well. Well, other people think I'm crazy, but they are my babies, so whatever. Just a little spoonful for you. There you go. Guys, darling, enjoy din dins. Come on. Come on. Dinner times. Dinner time, come on. I'm gonna make myself coffee and I'm gonna edit my YouTube videos that I want to go. I've got one going up Friday, one going up Sunday, and this one will be going up next weekend. So I'm gonna have a coffee, edit the videos for this week, and then we're gonna take the dogs out on their walks. It's a bit drizzly at the moment. Do you know what? I actually think so. This is the one that I've just used, which is lovely, but the one that I've been using recently, just because I've not been able to get this on the shelf, is the Aldi's version of the squeezy peanut butter. I think I prefer this one. I love sweet stuff, but I do think I prefer that one, especially on the rice cake, so it's a bit nuttier rather than sweet, so usually I'm up and out at like 6 o'clock to be at the gym, but I'm not today. And one thing that I always do is watch Good Morning Britain. See, I don't like BBC News, I don't like any of that, but Good Morning Britain is where it's at. So I've just made myself a coffee. This is where a bit of my fats is coming from today with my semi-skimmed milk, so I'll have 2 coffees today with this in there. And I'm about to just reply to client messages because quite a few came overnight whilst I was asleep, and then I'm going to edit this video, first YouTube video, and then I'm going to take the boys out on their walk. So I've just finished editing. I've got 2 vlogs to going up, but one I'm not fully putting it through because I want to upload the professional video that we got of the day later on. So it's still raining, but it says in 12 minutes it's gonna stop. So I'm gonna have my meal number 2. It's 9 o'clock now. I only really had rice cakes before, so this is going to be a bagel with banana and honey on. And honestly, this is the one I'm so excited for. So I'm going to do that, take the washing out, put another load on, and then we'll be, hopefully, then it won't be raining, because then I've got a call at 10:30 that I want to get ready for and prepped. So that's what we're going to do. Banana waves. So it's going to get this washing out, next washing in, all the extra little bits. I think this is what makes your day feel like it's crazy, isn't it? I was speaking to one of my clients today, and we were like, everyone's obviously busy, and it's not even necessarily the workload that takes over and makes you feel overwhelmed. It's this bit, the washing of the bedding, like trying to get that dry, putting that back on, food shops, all these little extra bits that can sometimes make you feel like you're running out of sort of time in your day. And that's why I always use, when I'm cooking a meal, to do stuff like this. Because like everything's now in the air fryer, it'll be done in a couple of minutes. But then I'm not just stood waiting and actually utilising time more. And I think this is what some people forget to do, but it makes such a difference. So you know what I'll do on my evening meal, I will, whilst my meal is cooking, in the air fryer usually, or I've got pasta in the pan. Very rare that we use the oven anymore, but I have this rule that whilst my evening meal is cooking, that is my time to go and get ready for bed. So you know, it'll probably take what, 15 minutes, and that is more than enough time for me to go upstairs, even if I'm washing my hair, have a shower, and just like roll down the bed and get ready for evening. So then, you know, once I have had my tea, it's just put it in the dishwasher, and then I can carry on with a bit of work if I need to. Whereas people make the mistake of, you know, cooking a meal, waiting, sat on the sofa whilst that's done, then having the food, and then you feel sleepy after you've had your food on an evening, and then it's now trying to get everything. So you almost create the overwhelm for yourself because you're not utilising your time properly. So that's just basically how I do things, and it just makes life a lot easier. So anyway, I'm rambling now. It's because I'm excited for my bagel. Always come down to watch the bagel show. There we go. And there. First proper bit of carb. Proper. That's not a rice cake or a cracker for about 2 months. This combination. This is not the one. Having to put our raincoats on in July, almost August. What is this? The boys have got that Gus there that you can see. In the little matching raincoat. But I'm hoping that they're going to go to the toilet nice and quick. Is this broken? Nice and quick so we can be inside again quick. A vibe. 1 poppy raincoat, 2 poppy raincoat. Alright, so we're in the office now. I've got a call in 18 minutes, so I'm just going to do one girl's check-in. One girl's check-in has just come through. She forgot to do her photos yesterday and everything like that, so I'm just waiting to get back to her. And then a few messages have come through from the responses I sent this morning, and this is what I mean with the messages throughout the day. It's, you know, making sure that I've got time to keep on top of them, because sometimes, you know, it will, and I'll get a message from someone who's, excuse me, no, stop it. I'll get a message, oh, did you see my message? I'm like, oh god, I did, but then because it comes through, that's why I now, by having it set, it works much better. So I'm on 4 litres of water today. So I'm putting, I know it's silly buying a bottle of water and putting it into a jar, into a water bottle, but it's really hard to just keep drinking out of this. So I'm going to put my water in this. This is not a real Stanley. I can't bring myself to buy a new one. I don't actually use it enough. So this one was just a little knockoff from Amazon, but it does the job. So I'm going to quickly do this check-in, and then after I've had this call with this girl, I have got a list of things to do. So I need to organise a few things in the calendar. I need to send a couple of meal plans. I've got a girl who is going over to Norwich and she has no access to cooking food, so I'm giving her a meal plan from Tesco Express and Sainsbury's just so she can have that. I need to schedule some more workouts. I need to change a few people's card details around, so it's all like the little itty bits. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to get on with this check-in and then into the call. So just got off call, finished off doing a few messages. Got another girl joining in a couple of weeks. She's off on holiday, so obviously it doesn't make sense to start right now, but looking at, I think, the start of September, so in about a month's time, which is exciting. Potential bikini girl as well, which we love. So now I'm just having myself my lunch because it's 12:30 now and I have my hair appointment at 1:30, so I need to be leaving in about half an hour. So I'm having some lunch and I'm so excited because I'm having pasta, chicken pasta. That's all it is, with literally like some of the Nando's sweet chili sauce on. But I haven't had proper pasta in a good couple of months, because when I go into a dieting phase, I've switched to gluten-free pasta, mainly because I can get that little bit more in than what I can with regular pasta. That is all it is. And today I'm having proper fusilli pasta, and I'm so excited. So it's the simplest of dinners, but I'm looking forward to it. And I'm actually really, surprisingly, last time when I carb loaded, I felt really hungry. But today I'm kind of not really feeling very hungry. I'm feeling pretty just kind of like neutral. So yeah, that's pretty good, but we'll see how we do tomorrow. So I wouldn't be surprised with how I'm feeling now if I have a new low weigh tomorrow after being carb loaded, but we'll see.
Would I usually have ketchup on pasta? Absolutely not, but right now I can't have hummus or anything like that. So in the car now, off to get my hair done. So I've got like 20-minute drive, get it freshened up, ready for the shoot on Sunday. Probably get a little bit cut off as well, just so it's nice and fresh. And then, so I'll see you there. Let the transformation commence. My hair done, had quite a bit chopped off again, went for the like ready colour, a little bit more ready, so nice and fresh, ready for the shoot. Hi boys, hello. There is 2 little female Frenchies at my hairdresser's, so the boys can definitely smell that. So now I am having, actually I am so hungry, it's ridiculous. I've not felt this hungry in a while, and I have been hungry. So next meal, we have got 40 grams of oats with, I'm gonna get rid of that honey, and I think I'm gonna have the drizzle on my oats because I think that is what is needed. Oh, and my fitness pal has had a little random update, so great. 10 grams of this, delicious, delicious, on my oats. Right, I have to weigh out this. I've not had oats, honestly, in probably not for like months. And today I get 40 grams. I've got a feeling I might get some more carbs tomorrow though, because I think I'm going to wake up with a low weight tomorrow. I can just, it's a strange thing that's quite hard to describe when you feel like you're going to wake up with a low weight in, but I feel it. I feel it coming on tomorrow. So put just some water in these oats. That I do to make it really sweet is, so I'll put this peanut butter, the salted caramel drizzle on it. But then in it now, I'm going to put in the vanilla My Protein flavour drop. Just make it really sweet so it's kind of like a dessert. And honestly, it does really work. That is my biggest diet hack. Some people disagree. But honestly, if you're struggling and you need sweetness, then just chuck it in. I put it in yogurt, tea, if I have herbal tea that's like a vanilla and something or other. I put more in it, and honestly it just helps massively with your cravings. So, and if people tell you otherwise, I disagree. And then we've got it with a baby spoon, because if you know, you know.
Good morning, so it's the next day. Didn't wrap up last night. I finished a call. Lovely lady joining coaching in a couple of weeks, which is always really exciting. And then I came downstairs, had one more rice cake, and went to bed. So today now is Friday the 18th of July. I've just gotten up. It is 5:45. Just boiled the kettle. I'm having myself a black coffee this morning. So today is day 2 of the carb loading and the final day of carb loading. I woke up with a 100-gram drop. If I'm being honest, I thought I would have dropped a little bit more with how I felt last night, but it is also around the time of the month for me, as in a couple of days. So that is when, as we all know as women, we tend to hold on to a little bit more. So I have a feeling that that's maybe not potentially like the most accurate reading. However, I feel really good, I feel really tight. So today is carb loading part 2. My coach is getting up at 6. I've already sent her all of my check-ins, so I'll probably have the protocol in about the next 10-15 minutes or so. And then the plan of action today is I'm going to the gym as soon as I've heard back from my coach, just so I know what I'm doing and I can plan. And then I'm coming back, and it is a big old admin day of scheduling content for next week. programming for my clients who are moving from one phase to another. I've got one lady who I have just got to make sure I've got to send her onboarding video, and I also have a call at 10 with my business mentor and a call at 11 with a client who's doing a shoot with me in 2 weeks, just for a little bit of a catch up. So it's quite a busy day. Plus, in the middle of all that, I have a speed awareness course because I'm an idiot. So between 12 and 3 today, I'm on a speed awareness course, which honestly I'm really annoyed about, but I'm just gonna be like, right, get as much done as I can prior to 12, and then obviously from 3 till like 6 I'll just carry on, because I've got this weekend I just want to chill, because I usually work on weekends, but I think this weekend my mum and dad are coming around lunchtime on Saturday, so I want to have the afternoon just chilling with them. It's going to be raining and miserable, so we might go to like a cafe or something somewhere, have a chill, and obviously Sunday's a travel day to Manchester. So I'm going to wrap up this vlog here, because today is going to be, like I say, it's just a work day along with the very similar foods to what I did yesterday, which you saw. So I'm going to wrap this up, and then the next vlog that you see will be my shoot day, which will probably start on Saturday night when my mum is tanning me, because that's always quite entertaining to watch. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you sort of, I don't really know what was for, just was it carb loading. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. Lots coming every week now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.